Welcome back. This is round 2 of the EagleFaqtor Classic. I am your commentator, SinDragonLord, and this is going to be a fantastic round 2, also full of shenanigans and hilarity, as you'll soon find out. So this match is going to be the DeadlyRabbit versus the GreyGoose. In other words, it's going to be Spiral versus True King Dinosaur. That's right, you heard me correctly, True King Dinosaur. They're still alive and kicking despite the irony of that statement. So without any further ado, guys, let's just get right into this. And forgive me for the bar showing up here, but whatever, deal with it. So anyway, starting off here, I believe, yeah. So Will's going to be going first. He's playing Spiral. So he starts off with Gofu, which is pretty good. Now, for whatever reason, Dueling Book kind of glitches for whatever reason. It doesn't show the second Link Spider, but he does in fact summon a second Link Spider and goes into Decode Talker. There we go. And then here comes the quick fix to search. But nope, no effect is activated, but he activates the Machine Dude, probably playing around Ghost Ogre, but it gets ashed. So alas, you will not be making any huge combos this turn. So now it's Ben's turn, and he's going to start off by summoning that young, I believe it's Gofu. Yeah, there's the Gofu. So Gofu, both being their lead play, off goes the Fossil Dig to search out that soul-eating Oviraptor. He's going to summon it, but it's going to get Ghost Ogre. But that's okay, because the effect will still resolve, sending the Giant Rex to the graveyard. And now he's going to go into a Link play of his own. Link Spider into Proxy Dragon. And he's going to summon the Ultimate Conductor. Oh, and there goes that nasty little pop-up that I didn't want. And then he's going to summon the Giant Rex by activating its effect. When it's banished, it special summons itself to the field. And then he's going to take a massive 3k to the face. And then another 12. $33. That would have been an additional. It wouldn't have been game regardless, so. But it doesn't matter because Will decides just to scoop it up because that Ultimate Conductor is still a problem. You know, I like to say that ABC Dragon Buster was the best boss monster ever printed, but I kind of have to say that Ultimate Conductor is definitely up there just because of its how easy it is to summon, how easy it is to revive, and just how it's able to just Book of Eclipse your opponent's board at will just by popping a monster in your hand or on your field. So there's like no downsides to the card. So we're going to lead off with Soul Eating Oviraptor again. Will decides to go second. And he has the Ghost Ogre again. Excuse me. Sorry, my throat's a little sore. He searched out another copy of Soul Eating Oviraptor because that is a thing. So that way he's set up for next turn, basically do the same combo he wanted to do this turn. He's going to lead off with Drone. He's going to stack that deck and give him the most inoptimal card possible. Now he's going to activate Spiral Resort to search out that Super Agent. That way he can start comboing off. So he calls Monster. And he is correct, he stacked the Alo, which is a terrible thing to stack in Ben's case, because that is a brick card that you really don't want to draw. Now he's going to go into double Helix here, and since he already knows what the top card is, he'll be able to call it correctly. But alas, he's got that Ghost Ogre, so he's forced to search instead of special, because he's no longer face up to special summon to a zone that he points to. So now he's forced to search out the quick fix. And since he's already normal summoned, that's pretty much the end of his turn. Now Ben's going to pretty much do the same thing that he did. Oh, there's the maintenance cost for Spiral Resort. He's going to summon the Soul Eating Oviraptor. And he's going to search out the miscellaneous source. And he's going to swing direct for 18. Not exactly an optimal turn for him, but we'll just see how it goes. Got another hand trap. He should be in a pretty decent position. He activates Spiral Resort effect again to search out a super agent. He's going to summon the Quick Fix. Quick Fix effect is going to go off. Searching Big Red. He's going to activate that machine duplication again. Will it go off or will it get Ash? Nope, it's going off. So now he's going to get 2 more searches off of the Quick Fixes. Now, bear in mind, guys, I'm aware that the upload date on this is after the ban list where Quick Fix is at 1. But we turned in deck lists for this tournament prior to this, so for the rest of this tournament, Quick Fix and Drone will still be at 3. He attempts to Big Red the Drone, but it gets met with a DD Crow. He's gonna bait out he's gonna basically use Super Agent as bait to find out what the top card is, which is a spell. And now he's got free range to use Double Helix to bring out a monster, but it gets ashed. So now he's gonna activate the Quick Fix's effect, discarding Drone to special summon, and then search out. I can only assume it's gonna be Sleeper. I'm pretty sure. Let's find out if I'm right. Nope, search out another Drone. Call my bluff, right? So now he's going to make the Lyricist rank 1, which will grant Double Helix an additional 600 attack, 300 per materials. Now it's a 2500 beater. The basic generic stat line for any protagonist main monster. So now he's going to search out that DD Crow. So now he's going to discard Drone again to summon another Quick Fix. To search out Big Red. Now he's going to activate another Quick Fix engraved, discarding the Super Agent to get yet another search. And as stated in the chat, he's already ashed, so he cannot ash him again, and he searches out that utility wire. Now he's going to swing on the Oviraptor, but they both forget that the Exceeds monster dies. It can be destroyed in battle, but they'll figure that out here in a minute. And they're also figuring out damage because of the attack increase from Double Helix. There we go, and we're good now. So, like I said, they're going to figure out real quick that the Lyrilisk was supposed to be destroyed in battle, but they'll figure that out in like a turn or so. He's going to activate that Dragonic Diagram. Diagram's effect is going to go off, popping the Pizza Pteranodon to special summon a Soul-Eating Oviraptor, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. First he's going to search out the True King, the Fire one, which is the best one you can play, and it hurts me to say it. And now he's going to make the Soul-Eating Oviraptor's effect to add a baby to hand. And then he's going to commit his normal summon to summon said baby to revive the Miscellaneous Source. And Oviraptor he's going to chain the Miscellaneous Source to prevent the utility wire from going off. He's going to pop the baby to special summon the missile, which, by the way, guys, the effect to special summon from graveyard does not target. The only thing it targets is the monster on the field, so DD Crow has to be activated preemptively, which even then you can just target something else. So now he's going to activate the True King Vanisher monster, popping the dead ALO in his hand and the baby. And now he's going to summon the Giant Rex. Once again, Oviraptor could not attack because of the Petite Pteranodon, but we are fixing the game save because the Exceeds was supposed to die last turn, so we're going to take 400 to the face off of that. Giant Rex is going to swing on the Quick Fix, and Oviraptor was not supposed to swing there, but hey, it is both players' responsibility to make sure that the game state is in fact balanced. So that is both players' fault for not recognizing that. And we're officially in time. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our editor for turning in basically an hour-and-a-half long match into a 20-minute video, basically. So you can activate the utility wire to put back the Dulka, that way he doesn't have to worry about that anymore. He's going to reveal the Lost World, which means that he will not get the special summon because he called Monster. But now he's going to summon the Spiral Sleeper, equip that Last Resort, and now Last Resort is going to be able to pop both the True King and the Giant Rex and swing for huge damage here. He's going to swing for 28 and 1900, putting him at, I believe, 800. Yeah. So now he's top decking with a diagram on board. That's not good. Oh, and he DD Crows the Miscellaneous Sword, so he doesn't even have that going for him. And I believe that will be game 2. Now, keeping in mind that this was in time, so they were not allowed to side, which I did tell them. But now we're in 5 turns, and after 5 turns, we'll check the life, and whoever's higher will win. So whoever decides to go first, or whoever goes first, will be turn 0. As you can see there, right under the extra deck, DeadlyRabbit explaining end round procedures. Alright, so Ben, or otherwise known as GreyGoose, will be turn 0, and once again, that Soul Eating Ogre Raptor gets Ghost Ogre. I'm pretty sure that's happened every game this match. But he summons the Ultimate Conductor, special summons the Giant Rex, and once again, Giant Rex putting in huge work, or Giant Rex, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno putting in huge work, because the threat of that Book of Eclipse is so prevalent, and the fact that it's going to deal 1,000 points of damage regardless of position. It's going to deal 1,000 minimum, so this is going to be a rough thing for Will to deal with in time. He reveals the trap for Spiral Super Agent, but alas calls wrong, and he forgets the maintenance cost for Spiral Resort, but once again, it is not. It is both players' responsibility to make sure that the game state is, balanced. So if neither one of them realized that Spiral Resort needed to pay its maintenance costs, that's on them. He's going to draw and lock here. He's going to summon that baby. And he's going to bring back the Ultimate Conductor with Soul Eating Ogre Raptor just to keep that presence going. And he's going to summon Miscellaneous Source off of the baby. Once again, it was summoned off Petite Pteranodon, but it doesn't really matter in the long run because he would have just swung with Giant Rex and still swung with Miscellaneous Source for 1800 direct. So it didn't really matter in the long run. But now he's going to summon Alchemist Magician, bouncing back the Miscellaneous Swords to his hand to protect his Ultimate Conductor from any sort of board wipe. But it does not protect him from the Book of Eclipse, which will mean that he'll get to make his plays unopposed. So now he's going to activate the Quick Fix effect to search out his deck for a Spiral Drone. And now he's going to summon the Spiral Drone, and then activate his effect to stack the deck. And then he's going to activate and now he's going to summon the Double Helix. I got a little ahead of myself. Summon the Double Helix, activate its effect, calling a trap, but he gets Ghost Ogre, so once again he has to add it as opposed to special summon it. And now he's going to reveal the Super Agent to call Trap to special. And now he's going to activate Super Agent's effect to pop that back row there, which will end up being another Survival's End. And now he's going to activate Resort's effect to search out Spiral Sleeper. And now he's going to discard Big Red to summon Quick Fix to add Utility Wire. And now he's going to banish 3 Spiral cards to special summon Spiral Sleeper. And now he's going to activate Assault. So he's going to pop the Quick Fix, to pop the Ultimate Conductor, and the Akashic Magician. And he's going to swing direct for 28 and 19 for huge damage. So he was able to very effectively play around that Ultimate Conductor, which is just a huge problem for this deck, mainly because it doesn't target. So now he's going to search out that Last Resort off of Quick Fix and attach it to that Sleeper. That way he can interrupt his opponent on his turn. He'll set that utility wire, but once again, forgot the maintenance cost. But once again, it is both players' responsibility to make sure that, you know, everything is fair and balanced. So now he's going to discard the Miscellaneous Source during the main phase, protecting his dinosaurs in the main phase. And he's going to special summon the baby. Now he's going to pick the Survival Effect Engrave, which basically means he can pop a dinosaur he controls and pop a card his opponent controls. But it doesn't matter because the baby's unaffected, so the baby will get popped, special summoning an Oviraptor. And then that Oviraptor will search out yet another Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, because he just cannot seem to get rid of that Ultimate Conductor. So now he's going to banish a baby and the other Ultimate Conductor. And now he's going to pop the Giant Rex to basically Book of Eclipse's entire board, which means that the Spiral Last Resort will fall off. Because once again, it does not target, it does not destroy, so it does get around Resort and both Last Resort and Spiral Resort. Now he's activating Sleeper's effect just so that way he can get a draw and lower his monster count. That way Ultimate Conductor won't deal as much damage, which was smart on his part. That basically ensures that he's only going to be taking 3,800 points of damage. And since Sleeper was sent, not destroyed, it will not blow up his field. So he'll take another 1,000, and then he'll take an 18 direct, because this one was summoned off Baby, not Petit Pteranodon. So now we're into main phase 2. He'll set a card and pass turn. Now, in this turn, since this is turn 5, he has to deal at least 1,000 points of damage in order to win the game. If he can deal 1,000 points of damage, he can win. Or rather, he will win. So he adds Drone. He activates Foolish Burial, sending another Drone. He'll activate the effective Drone in Graveyard to banish 2 to add back a Super Agent. So now he has Drone and Super Agent in hand. So he summons the Drone here. He reveals the top part of his deck. Now he's able to summon Super Agent, and I'm just going to fast forward through this. Ben does not Book of Eclipse here because he either didn't read Drone or didn't think it was that big of a deal. But he is able to damage step trick him into 1,600 points of damage, and that will be the match. And it will go in Will's favor. If Ben had Book of Eclipse when he summoned the 2 monsters, he probably would have won that game. But alas. But once again, that just goes to show you that you always have to read your cards and always make sure that whatever's on the board is not a threat to you. If you're going into battle phase, he should have just been like, yo, back to main phase, pop, set, and he probably would have won that. But alas, we learn from our mistakes. That's the point of this tournament here, is to learn from our misplays, which there was a few in this. But that's why we're here, is to learn from our misplays. Now, if you'll catch the end of the video, you will see the updated pairings for the final round, which will be posted here in the next couple of days. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.